Are you constantly wondering whether you're carrying a baby boy? Do you find yourself scanning every symptom, every craving, every tiny change in your body for a hidden clue? If so, you're not alone. For centuries, mothers around the world have tried to guess the gender of their baby long before the ultrasound. Today, I'm going to walk you through 40 fascinating, widely discussed, and often believed signs that might hint that you're carrying a boy. While not all are medically backed, many are based on generations of observation, and they still hold a special charm in the world of pregnancy. So, get comfortable, grab a warm drink, and let's explore together. Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Alina Grace, and today's video is going to be both exciting and enlightening. Whether you're newly pregnant or in your second trimester, there's something magical about trying to connect with the baby growing inside you. As a medical professional, I always encourage evidence-based practices, but I also understand the emotional and psychological joy that comes with traditions and natural curiosity, especially when it comes to gender prediction. This video is designed to give you a comprehensive overview of 40 commonly known signs that people associate with carrying a baby boy. We'll go through them one by one, understand what they mean, and see if you're experiencing any of them. Remember, while science tells us that only ultrasound or blood testing can give you an accurate gender result, these old wives' tales and traditional observations still bring comfort and joy to many expecting mothers. They also offer a fun way to stay more in tune with the small changes your body goes through during pregnancy. Let's begin with one of the most talked about signs: carrying low. If your belly seems to be sitting lower in your abdomen, and especially if it's positioned like a basketball, compact and round, many believe that you're having a boy. It's a theory that's been passed down for generations, although modern science attributes belly shape more to muscle tone and position of the baby than to gender. Still, it's a classic belief. Next up is morning sickness, or rather, the lack of it. It is commonly said that if you're not experiencing intense morning sickness and instead feel relatively well during your first trimester, there's a good chance you're carrying a boy. Studies have shown that pregnancies with female fetuses may slightly increase HCG hormone levels, which can cause more nausea. So if you've been sailing through your early pregnancy with little queasiness, that might just be another tick in the boy column. Cravings can also be telling. If you find yourself reaching for chips, pickles, salty snacks, and protein-rich foods like meat, eggs, and cheese, this might hint at a boy. The theory goes that boys make you crave savory, salty, or spicy foods, while girls trigger a sweet tooth. Have you been avoiding chocolate cake but devouring salted peanuts? Take note. Let's talk skin changes. Many women report drier skin, particularly on the hands and feet, during a boy pregnancy. If you're constantly moisturizing and still feel like your skin is flaky, or if your feet are cold more often than usual, this could be another possible sign. Additionally, some believe that carrying a boy causes an increase in testosterone, which may result in duller skin or more acne breakouts. So if you've noticed more pimples or a less radiant glow than usual, some would say that points to a male baby. Hair's another indicator. Are you noticing that your hair has become thicker, shinier, or is growing faster than usual? Many women carrying boys observe changes in their hair texture and growth. Even leg hair or underarm hair might grow more quickly. And while this can be a bit frustrating to manage, it's one of the commonly mentioned boy symptoms. Now let's discuss the baby's heartbeat. A fetal heart rate below 140 beats per minute is often associated with male babies, whereas a rate above that may hint at a girl. This theory has been around for a long time, though research doesn't strongly support it. Still, many expecting mothers love to guess gender based on those numbers at their early ultrasound visits. Sleeping position can also be telling. If you prefer sleeping on your left side and find it more comfortable than the right, some traditions suggest this leans toward a boy. It's interesting how subtle preferences like sleep position, or which side you naturally lean toward, may be interpreted this way. Next is breast changes. If you've noticed your right breast appearing slightly larger than your left, many gender prediction charts will mark that as a boy symptom. Changes in the body during pregnancy can be uneven due to hormones, But this is one sign that appears frequently in gender folklore. Let's talk about mood. If you feel more calm, collected, or even emotionally neutral, people say that could indicate a boy. Girls, it's said, bring the drama and the mood swings. So if you're feeling more in control of your emotions, take note. Have you experienced frequent headaches? Increased testosterone from a boy baby is believed to sometimes trigger more tension and headaches. Though dehydration and screen time can also be culprits, this symptom comes up often in traditional predictions. Have you experienced frequent headaches? Increased testosterone from a boy baby is believed to sometimes trigger more tension and headaches. Though dehydration and screen time can also be culprits, this symptom comes up often in traditional predictions. If your linea nigra, the dark line running down your belly, extends above your belly button, many believe that suggests a male baby. If it stops at the navel, it's often said to indicate a girl. Observing this change can be a fun part of your daily mirror check. Some women instinctively just know what they're having. If you have a gut feeling, dream often of baby boys or imagine decorating in blues and grays. Your subconscious may be trying to tell you something. Many moms say their instincts were more accurate than the early ultrasound guesses. Weight distribution is also considered a telltale sign. If you're carrying your weight primarily in the front, with little gain in your hips or thighs, it's traditionally associated with boys. Girl pregnancies are said to spread out the weight a bit more evenly, so take a moment and see where you feel heavier. Another interesting sign is your partner gaining weight alongside you. Yes, really. If your husband or partner is gaining sympathy weight during your pregnancy, it's been said to point toward a boy. It might be more about lifestyle and empathy than biology, but it's an adorable and often true observation. If your nose has widened a bit or looks puffier, some believe that's a boy symptom. Similarly, facial swelling or more pronounced jawlines during pregnancy are also linked to boys. These changes, of course, can vary widely from person to person. Let's move on to more physical changes. If your lips feel drier or your nails are growing stronger and faster, that's also said to favor a boy pregnancy. Hormonal shifts can do interesting things to your body, and sometimes they leave clues. Now, on to behavior. Are you feeling more assertive, confident, or goal-oriented? According to folklore, carrying a boy might enhance these traditionally masculine traits due to the testosterone influence. You might notice yourself taking on challenges or speaking your mind more than usual. You may have heard of the ring test, a wedding ring tied to a string and dangled over your belly. If it swings back and forth like a pendulum, it's a boy. If it moves in circles, it's a girl. It's not science, but many women swear by it. Some say citrus cravings are linked to boys. Lemons, oranges, lime juice. You might find yourself adding them to your water or snacking on sour fruits all day. There's even a belief that direction plays a role. If you prefer sleeping with your head facing north, or place your pillow in that direction instinctively, this has long been considered a boy indicator in Eastern traditions. If you felt the baby kicking lower in your belly rather than high up under your ribs, that's another potential male sign. Lower kicks are associated with boys in traditional belief systems. The position of your belly button can also be observed. If it pops out earlier than expected or looks more pronounced, some say that points toward a boy. It's minor but fun to track. Now let's talk about the glow. While it's said that girls steal your beauty, with boys you retain or even enhance it. If you're feeling beautiful, glowing, and more radiant than usual, maybe it's a boy. If your feet are more swollen than usual and it started earlier in pregnancy, that's another male baby sign. Circulation and fluid retention can vary, but it's one of the most repeated symptoms. Darkening of the areolas beyond the usual may also hint at a boy. Though this happens in all pregnancies, more dramatic changes are thought to be linked with boys. Clumsiness is another fun sign. If you're dropping things more often, bumping into furniture, or misplacing items, that's been associated with carrying a boy. If your dog or pet seems to be following you more closely than usual, and especially if it's protective, Some cultures say that's because you're carrying a male. It's a sweet one to notice if you have pets. Let's pause right here for a quick moment. If you've related to even a few of these signs, go ahead and hit the like button and tell me in the comments how many of these symptoms match your experience. I'd love to hear your thoughts and guesses. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you want regular pregnancy tips, month-by-month guides, and gender reveal ideas. We have so much more in store. Now let's finish our final few signs. If you feel more drawn to blue or traditionally boyish colors during pregnancy, even in decor or clothing choices, that's considered a subconscious hint. Maybe you've picked up a navy blue outfit without even realizing it. Have you noticed your dog or pet behaving differently around you? Protective behavior, guarding your belly, or sitting near your feet constantly is another traditional sign that you're carrying a boy. If garlic seems to stay on your skin even hours after eating it, meaning you can smell it through your pores, it's another old-school gender test. If the scent lingers, they say, it's a boy. And lastly, if your recent blood work shows higher levels of fetal testosterone or low fetal heart tones in early testing, modern medicine may be offering subtle clues too. So let's wrap this up. These 40 signs range from ancient traditions to simple body observations. They're not foolproof, but they do allow you to bond with your baby in a personal and unique way. Think of it like a journey, a fun guessing game that helps you stay engaged and excited as you wait for the ultimate reveal. Remember, only ultrasound or NIPT testing can confirm your baby's gender with certainty. But if you've enjoyed playing detective with your body's signals, then this video has served its joyful purpose. Comment below. Do you think you're having a boy or a girl? Or have you already found out? I'd love to hear your stories, especially if these signs turned out to be right or totally off. Don't forget to watch my next video, where I'll be covering the most talked about signs for a baby girl. It's just as detailed and packed with insight. Also, share this video with any moms-to-be in your life. It might give them a few fun things to look out for. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Dr. Alina Grace, and I'll see you again soon with more helpful and heartfelt content to support you through every step of your pregnancy. Until then, stay healthy, stay hopeful, and keep glowing.